Morning everybody. So just a quick aside, the reason why I'm not playing my Crack to Honor game is because it has crashed twice, and because I was playing on Iron Man, the save has now corrupted during one of the crashes because it occurred while it was saving as I was trying to leave the game. So it's now gone, which is incredibly annoying because I was actually really enjoying it. I was doing well. I think it was 8 holds under my control, with most of them either being restored or fully restored. So, in the spirit of it being dwarvish and not doing a full repeat of the game I was doing, we're going to switch over to Odval Kanzad, and hopefully we won't have the same thing again. And in the spirit of the fact that it was on very hard, I will be again doing this on very hard. Now, let's begin. So obviously we have I think this is the same primer we had before. There's not really much change. Yeah. And then we're gonna leave this on. I'm gonna leave the Great Conquerors off. I think if I did a normal game, I would put the Great Conquerors or Mythical Conquerors on, but not now. Right. So we're gonna summon the diet. Go with production. And we'll go with the... See, I'm debating between development and global settler. We'll go with development. I know what I'm about. Alright, so let's organize all of this. So we'll do supremacy. It's positive. Expand the forts. For the Stonekeepers, development temples. And we'll do religious culture. We'll even do religious state, just for the extra admin, which actually that reminds me. Because like with Crack to Honor, if I'm going to go tall, I want infrastructure. I want infrastructure relatively quickly. The merchant guilds need 10%, so that's free enterprise. Instead of high smiths, we have mages this time. Yeah, our guy didn't start as a mage, unfortunately, but, you know, is what it is. And then we've got this secondary tree here to go through. Maybe this is what broke it, but we'll find out, because if it breaks again, we'll know it was this. It's a half-boss advisor. And we've actually got, like, much more spells to work with here, including a Rite of Conception. If you have a consort, you could try and get, like, a magical baby. Because I don't need any forces at the moment, I could stop that and throw down another advisor. Oh, for a second there I thought that crashed again. I was about to start losing my mind. So again, we've got the remnant stagnation. So for millennia we have waited within the safety of our hold, as the Dwaravar burned around us amidst the chaos of orc and goblin invasions. We closed our gates and waited. Now however the time for waiting has ended. We must go out, reclaim the Dwaravar, and build a great dwarven nation once more. Out of our province emerged the 3 factions, the Reclaimers, the Expansionists, and the Amber Guard. The Reclaimers share a vision of a great capital, a beautiful and magnificent hold like the stories of Aldorov mentioned, monumental megastructures that reach deep down into Halan, towards the very centre of the world. It is their belief that only through these artistic and architectural endeavours we can ensure that our society shall not fall again. The expansionists advocate for massive colonisation efforts into the old dwarven railways, the veins and arteries of Old Dwarf, and the many caverns that line these roads. By ensuring that these regions are safe, they say we can sleep soundly again, knowing that no orc, no goblin can assault us again. The Hour Guard stands for our military might, combat prowess, and tactical superiority. To ensure that the last days of the Dwaravar, the 1,000-year decline of our old empire within the mountains of Subside, will never repeat, we need to be better prepared for the dangers that still lurk outside of our gates. Only with a well-equipped army can we ensure the safety of our hold. And last, there's also the Beholden, a group of older dwarves who oppose this endeavour, both out of fear of the dangers ahead and outside, as well as a hatred of any and all change to our country. Their leaders have announced that they will try to stop us in any way they can, even willing to use force if the need arises. Vishnals, what shall be our first step? Right, so we're going to go straight in with an invest in the Reclaimers. Our guy is old, by the way. That guy is aged. So I need to get out to... Come on, give us something good. Okay, so doubled our money. I am quite happy with that. And it paid for the lab. Which gives us even more innovativeness to use. We're gonna take that now, just because we can start stacking the prosperity bonuses, hopefully. If we're lucky, we might get some events that make it a bit easier. I wouldn't say no to more stability, to be honest. Yeah, we'll start ticking up that from there. See, I do like the idea that you can, at least at this point in time, you're converting the other two, military and diplo, into admin, or I guess if I was going convoys, would be vice versa. Because I can't see how colonists would ever be the best one, because while you can colonize probably faster, it's the men that hold you back, because you need like about 10,000 for these to hold them. That's worrying. Very hard, they probably have like 20,000 dudes or so. So yeah, at the moment we're just vibing. We haven't even reached the next stage of this yet. Oh, we got All Ancestors Day. All Ancestors Day happens every year, but some years there are more funds for a greater celebration, or simply more need to remember the recently passed. All dwarves who are able to come together within their clans or families to pay respect to the ancestors, whether they died long ago or recently. This is done by lighting candles at the shrines and tombs and exchanging stories about the ancestors. All Ancestors Day is a day of mourning and ritual storytelling, but also a day to meet old friends, bend rivalries, and ensure every dwarf they do will be remembered. Okay, that's nice. I know we're worried that it keeps coming up with with ones that I can't do. Yeah, fuck it. Let's lean into just paying for shit. So what are we at? Drafting plans? No, get them out there. Keep the Beholden appeased for now. I'd like this to be done before so that we can force spawn Renaissance when we have the upgraded capital like we did in Crackdown Humble. I'm not even reading these because I did it recently and I should be reading these. So you got the expansionists. Beyond our hold's walls lie empty tunnels and caves, waiting to be retaken by the rightful owners, the dwarves of Odval Kanzad. Expansionists have made this their primary goal, and to that end they approach our king and ask for resources allocated to them. What should we do with this request? Nothing, because I'm leaning towards the internal reclamationists. I'm so sorry, I'll start reading them instead of just clicking off them incredibly quickly. So we've got an influential speaker. Our preparations to wake up from centuries of stagnation is topic for discussion in all social ranks of our country. From farmers and common labourers to powerful cartel officials and even clan chiefs. Everyone has their own opinion on what the direction of our country should be. Discussions are usually held in private, behind closed doors. But this has suddenly changed as a famous statesman has decided to make his views public. He speaks openly and believes that it is time to leave our past behind and pursue the great dream of an Aldorov restored. Now, a great many dwarves have gathered around him on the street. He preaches his doctrine. And soon, his enemies have arrived as well. The beholden. The dwarves, opposing any and all change to a country, yell at him in anger, throw a mixture of insults and produce at him. The situation is dangerous, close to escalating into a fight. So King is hard pressed to do something about this. So, they're currently calm, so I'm going to do this one and hope it goes up for the Reclaimers. I've got a 1 in 3 chance of it being that. And unfortunately, it doesn't let you know which one it went to, which is a little bit annoying. A question of resources. So we have set aside a sizable fund of resources to be invested into our awakening. But in what faction should we invest these resources in? Everyone is eager to make use of it, but we can only allocate them to one faction. To the Reclaimers. Obviously. 2 more months for that to come up. So we're drafting plans. So again, we've got available manpower, so many dwarves have signed up to help us out in our efforts to rouse our hold, to wake up from centuries of stagnation. These men can be put to many different uses, trained in the ways of Herr Hogrim to join our architecture and construction groups, sent out into the dark tunnels for future exploration, or even put to the more direct and mundane use of padding our armies and the Amber Guard. We use 1,000 manpower to gain extra to the Reclaimers. Through Kagarun, I don't know that one. I don't know. So I think it's 33rd? What is the Roman numeral L for? Is that 20? So no, that's 60. See, oh no, so L is 50. Yeah, so LX. So it's 60. We're in the 63rd. Careful management of country, we have found ourselves with surplus money in our coffers, funds which can be directly invested in one of the factions. The question is whether we should do so, and if yes, which one? So we'll invest it in the Reclaimers. So the 63rd. The Reclaimers have share a great vision of artistic and architectural self-expression, the idea of a whole to rival the beauties of Aldorov, a return to the glory days of ages past. Maybe this vision will carry us to our awakening. A group of Reclaimers approach our king now and ask how we can support their plans. Prepare an expedition deeper into Odval Kanzad. So we're finishing plans, but we are tense. Oh, let's have a look at the... yeah, nowhere near. So we got another question of resources. So we got some extra things for the Reclaimers. So we need to get through the entire of the polishing plans. So we've got the expansionists. Beyond our holes, walls lies empty tunnels and caves waiting to be retaken by the rightful owners, the dwarves of Odval Kanzad. The new expansionists have made this their primary goal, and to that end they approach the king and ask for more resources allocated to them. Nothing. We will do nothing. The House of powder keg is shaken. There seems to be some understanding regarding the heritage of the great-grandmother of Kragoran the 63rd. It seems that she was the daughter of a lonely farmer from outside Odval Kanzad. I struggle to believe that. Because of... Come on. Look at it. So we have another Grove Proclaimers come in to help. So we'll pretend... So we've got reactionaries. Almost overran this one. The call for a stop to our awakening project has become louder and louder, and the beholden press our king to an end to this madness, as they call it. Doing so would result in an immense setback to everything we have achieved so far. We will pretend to oblige. We lost 2,000 men. But what we have got is a completed tech. So we have another influential speaker. We're going to stop him to pull down the Wrath of the Beholden to tense. Ooh. So we've got the clans patches. The Dwarves of Odval Kanzad have been governed by powerful clans since time immemorial. These clans hold much power in our hold and command significant influence. One of these clans offers to help out with our recent efforts to end our centuries of stagnation. This is a welcome sight, but some rival clans fight this as a stark transition of our king's proclaimed detachment from clan politics. Should we still accept this offer? So they'd have double our men, so there's no way we can afford to do that. Like, we'd lose everything. Are they warring each other and that's why they can't move? Because they're migratory tribes, like as you can see once. So maybe they're at war, so that's why this one's escaped and they're just stuck there. It'd be very helpful if that was the case. Come on, game. Right, so the Beholden aren't too high, so we'll do it for the... And we got learnings of an elder. It's very easy to forget that the younger races live life to a fuller and quicker pace than ours. Kragoran, the 63rd, must keep up with new developments if our country is to prosper. Admin. We're going to be taking infrastructure. We're rushing that as much as we can. Or lean into it. Alright. Let's set everything back up to max. Actually, I don't know how... No, let's leave them alone for now. But the next time that comes up, we'll have to do it. To the Conclave of the Magi. In times of need, the mages of the realm convene as secret locations to organize and determine the future of their kind. Receive news of such a gathering, and if needed, can stop it from occurring. Let them hold their meeting, guys. It's not too much of a big deal. We've got... Goblins have invested Odval Kanzad. They are violent and unruly, but now have kept to themselves, fleeing in the sight of any of our soldiers. Most likely due to their small numbers. Still, they are not to be underestimated. The goblins' exodus become more and more aggressive the more there are. I was really hoping we'd have made it to the next level before that point. We'll take this. When that takes up, we'll pull back the men. And the reason why I took that is because I can now give out where I write for cool diet. Yes. So even if I don't work on the prestige, I can just... Again, the 50 admin I spent on this back. Come on. Alright, I'm about to take out 2 loans to force it. Oh, it's gone up in cost now. Fuck it, we'll take the extra one. This is taking too long. Alright, we have awakened. So we've got the run awakened. It's taken much preparation, but we are finally ready to step out into the world. No longer shall we hide behind our walls. Now to teach the fruits of our preparation. So we gain an enlarged dig, a bunch of extra tax gold. So we're currently at level 2, which gives a minus 50%. So this one gives a minus 150%. So you see it's 5. It's at 5. And our army shrunk again. I don't know if I could win. Alright, so because it's at 5, I'm not going to touch the military points. But, yeah, we can start stacking up for the ore. Because there was a secondary effect of that. Where are you? Okay, was it just... yeah, it was just this. Looks like this. But... okay. Repression. Power Reclaimer. Colonial. 1,000 that's the only men I have. Right. Let's pull you back into my... I'm glad I built that extra man. 1,000 men. Where do we sit now? Okay, not great, because we've got loans and all that. That's frustrating. But I can't keep taking loans. Alright, I don't mind if we fall a bit behind on Diplotech right now, but... okay, so we're at 33. If I take this, then oh, sorry, our income just it just rose immensely. How far off are we from Renaissance? We're very close, actually. Okay, so we've got Renaissance spawned. And because it's one province, it's cheap as anything else. Right, so I think we need about 10,000, and we'll go for this one once we have 10,000 first. What's our current income? Not bad. Slowing down and waiting for certain things might have been a more efficient way of doing it, right? However, if I slowed down, I would have been further behind, and I don't want to give any more chances to these guys to pick up, like, some extra provinces or power, whatever, so I need to sort of push it forward as best as I can. Because I gained a chunk of land, which is quite nice. so we're losing more troops. Oh, so we gained the Dwarven Runic Barrier. The research facility amazes us with a new discovery. They inform us that there is an ancient runic mechanism in place at every surface-side entrance or hold. They call it the Dwarven Runic Barrier, and while it's still not destroyed, it has long lost its function. We're still nowhere near being able to restore them to their former glory, but we can partially restore part of their function. I think, yeah, it's... I say I think, I know what that is, because it was in the last one. Alright, we're gonna get rid of these. It's taking a long time to build their men back up for a merc stack. That's embarrassingly long to build that back up for a merc stack. So we've got one more to get through, and then I'm going to give it back out. Our loans are now like double the size. And build buildings and all that. Oh, we got Decadence comes of age. It's hard to keep up with the young races of the world. Kagura in the 63rd, but he's everything was better in the good old days. Cool. Yeah, your good old days means you're ripping money out of my nation. Kagura, do better. It's an extra 0.46 money and the ability to get rid of 3 4% loans, leaving us with 1 4% and then 5 1%. Oh, I forgot about this. It would mean that merchant guilds do lean towards being disloyal, but interest per annum and reduced inflation costs is always nice. Yeah, so now it's not a 4% loan, it's a... Oh, it still is a 4% loan. Ah, it means that future loans I take won't be that high. I mean, unfortunately, this is going to be another, like, vibing nation until we get to the point where we want to be. Yeah, I think it should be 2 months from now. Oh, maybe not, actually. Sensational. Straight in with the infrastructure ideas. Now, I'm a little bit worried about this. Can I see this? Yes, I can. What? What? And they're allied to another one, so they've probably got the same amount of men. So that's 92,000. If they have the same number of men. 92,000? Shit. I don't, even if I threw every merc, there's literally one other merc sack outside of the one I have. Shit. Like, the fact it's that Miltech isn't gonna... it's not gonna do anything. Like, there's so many men that it's physically impossible for me to win a fight. That'll happen if we go to war. Oh, they're going along that way. Oh, that's okay. Oh, so we had another Decadence event that I didn't read. I'm so sorry. We'll take the proposal of the merchant guilds. Oh, why wool? Give me iron. instead, please. So we got a mage of renown. Every now and then a mage of true talent makes themselves known to the realm and the world beyond. We are blessed to have such an esteemed and powerful individual in our realm. Civil acknowledgement of his nature as one of us would be enough to please the mages of our country. Though we could give such a talented individual our support and strengthen the mages of our country even further. I don't know. We'll throw a yep there from here. Dwarves don't like goblins. Damn. What's this? Oh, okay. Come on, give me double. 3 ancient dwarven knowledge, I'll take it. I think we need is a lot of money. So if we call the land back, or sell the land, claw it back. Oh, that's a lot more than it realistically should be. Jeez. So I can establish the runesmith's estate and repay a loan. So, runesmith's estate, after 10th debate, we decided to let the researchers, so these researchers and rune specialists create their own faction. Organization is called the runesmith's estate. Your Highness can probably imagine how useful this will come to us in the future. We're going to build another dude. Because I think, while that's over force limit, once I knew while my troops were still reeling, they would have to fight again. So I'm glad I threw down that extra man, like set of men. Oh, we need at least 100 ducats. Oh. You guys, you're just making my problems bigger. Although once that's done, let's get rid of that. I have to stop leaving that on. That should increase the... So we've got Rise of the New Clans, Trench the Old Clans, the Magical Elite, so Prestige Decay. Increase the chance of getting a powerful mage ruler. Oh, you can focus on the fort maintenances. But it does give nobility extra influence. I like the idea of leaning towards the mages for now, if I need to, and the fort's getting too expensive. I can always change it later. Right. Go with defensive maneuvers. So again, runic research. Okay. Actually, what is our current? Oh, we don't have it active yet. Now we won't until we do that exorbitant fee. What's this? Yeah, local dev minus 10%. So that'll come in handy. What? You're gonna get some mithril or some bullshit at some point. Oh no, they're at war with Poison Rock and Dirtwater. Oh, okay. What the? How are they prosecuting that war? That doesn't make any sense. It's an extra 10% minus. Right. That's another one. Because it's not going to be 32. It's going to be more than that because I have to give out 2 extra ones to other states. Yeah, it's fine. With our... Where's our innovativeness? Yeah, that's taken up as well. So as long as we're careful, we can just let them fight each other out. Probably expand that direction so I can avoid this shit. I might take this one because no, there's a mission for it here to have these two, which is alright. So that's done. So if we throw you back on. So no, that was 2. It's doing that bloody doubling thing again. Ooh, I am tempted by that because I do like free development. But I also like free admin power. Oh, there's... yeah, we'll go with the free development, to be honest. Oh, so we got festivities. This year looks to be such a prosperous year that several King Kagor and the 63rd advised that, as a gesture of goodwill, you should celebrate by arranging various festivities for the locals. I mean, so the options are literally... Sure. King wishes to combine this with an opulent feast. Sorry, 1 second. Wait, sorry about that. Okay, so let's get rid of these 2 loans. Take. Right, let's have a look at our... Yeah, we are currently over the force limit still. Until we build a few more things, sure. I can finally justify having another advisor sitting around. There's no loans and money. It's always a good place to be. I need... yeah, I would like to expand, but I'll wait until the next one. Oh, sensational. Okay, so we've got another province. Oh. Yeah, that's the same as the base one. That would have been really nice to have, actually, but I think getting any of these from where I am is quite a difficult proposition, so is what it is. I mean, yeah. Hopefully that will shift, and it doesn't completely cover the cost of that new man, but it is better than not having it. Where's the runes? 100. I could take the loans out for it. And start stacking runes now. They do provide some decent bonuses. Can even buy that for the extra points. How much debt do I need? 60. Yeah, 60. So we got administrative challenges. As the metropolises of our hold grow, so do the administrative challenges the state has to face. Management of the more and more powerful cities requires bureaucratic attention which cannot be used to administrate new territory. So we get administrative challenges for 10 years. So corporate But obviously, who am I attacking? Maybe these guys, if they lose all their men, but I don't see that really being a thing. So, military commissions. It's no doubt that adventurers experience and live a much fuller life than your everyday citizen, which even goes to say that they've fought against a wide host of foes across all types of terrain. Some have suggested taking on adventurers as officers and command within our forces to make use of the wide breadth of knowledge, though others warn that their irregular upbringing into war may cause our armor to suffer professionally. We promote on merit. They're good at their job. Just let them do their job. Oh, over 100 need of that. And we've got robbers in 49. Shameful. We've got goblins in this one. Right, we'll do the merchants. So that's 100. Okay. Yeah, it should be fine after next month. Okay, so we go up to 24 Diplo Dev. We need to give it another month, and then I can pull the land back, beat down the adventurers when they rise up again. Cool. The problem is the runesmiths don't like it when I do this either. Nah, it's gonna suck. Reinforcing is so expensive. Also, we got metal expedition, so we lose some crowns and hopefully find a decent metal in Odval Kanzad. No guarantees on it though. Oh, so we found silver, which is quite a nice metal. I don't think it's really much use in armor, but maybe magically it might be decent. No, never know. Hopefully magically decent. Okay, so our force went up by 1 when that built, so that's great. That helps. Alright, so we got 5 years before we had to take the next admin tech. Don't think we're going to get through this in that time. You might get this one, and then we'll have to stop. Oh, actually, we'll do that as well, because that reduces... yeah. Oh, we've got bandits now. Shit. Oh, we got copper building though, so that's quite nice. And we got the runic manufacturing. So after years of research, we've finally been able to mass produce runes. Many are unsatisfied by the quality of the produced runes, but the sheer amount of people which are able to use it cheaply makes them understand its necessity. The tests have been carried out using 2 runes. If you want to make it so more runes are available, we'll have to go through a little process for every rune, as simplifying a rune enough to make it mass producible is no quick process. So we've got the focus rune. So lightly enhances the user's intellectual ability somewhat, mostly slowing down the passage of time from the user's perception. It cannot be used for extended amount of times, as it can cause death by exhaustion and brain overloading. 2 hours a day is the agreed time limit. Just about right for battle, or some very productive hours in the workplace. Cool. It's got impact. Very simple. Amplifies the kinetic force transferred from an object to another. Mostly used in the mining field, but some bandits and other scoundrels obtain it from time to time and cause some unrest. Decent. So I think it's at 7. Yeah. It's what it is. Expensive loan first. Always the expensive loan first. Okay, we're up to 3 ducats of income. Keep waiting to see Oh, we'll lean further into military, so we've got a 636 now, which perfect. That's the kind of ruler you want outside of like higher diplo, like six something six. What more could you? What could you complain about, really? I do want to increase this to 50. Cool. Didn't increase that yet, but we're at 50. So, our manpower pool's gone up a little bit. They're still at 47,000. Oh, so they pieced up points, and so they're still at war with dirt water. Disagreeing advisor. So Finberg Grit Axe, our hold restorer, has been the faithful servant so far, but now he seems to have let his prominence get to his head and has become insolent. He dares to denounce our king's strict policies and really did so in public in front of foreign ambassadors. Even if there might be some grounds for these criticisms, we shouldn't let open disparagement of the king become a habit. He's cheap though. So I'm gonna keep him. No. So the guilds are willing to go to any extremes to ensure their monopolistic principles are enforced, most relying on the law and their privileges to get rid of craftsmen or traders not affiliated with them who attempt to make business in their area. But they have to resort to less conventional methods. Of these, relying on goblin cartels is usually the cheapest and with lesser risk, as the guild can easily cut ties with the verminous criminals by leveraging their reputation and influence. Over time, however, they may rely on the cartel's helpful methods so much, and for such diverse dealings, the governors would want to secure their partnership. I already suffer ominous of this very suspicious financial movements from the merchants of Odval Kanzad. I suspect they may be being coerced by a goblin moblord into a share of the guild's profits in exchange for silence on their previous dealings. Goblins should be running businesses anyway. They did it themselves or quiet the guilds. We'll do that one. So we'll open up the... And yeah, we have to do that, I think, for a mission. Yeah, this one. The most sincere form of tragedy. Someone stands before King Kagura the 6th. It looks like an Aberdorf. It dresses like an Aberdorf. It is not an Aberdorf. Some rare mutant of the Fungrim discovered in a far-flung cavern stands before you, almost identical in appearance to any normal Aberdorf. From across the room, but get closer, it's plain to see that it's anything but. It's well known that Fungrim possess some rudimentary intelligence, but this one seems to be smarter than most, communicating through chalk writing on a slate around its neck. Once its true nature is clear, the hall is full of angry voices demanding its destruction. While some should see, others should notice that this imposter's impartiality makes it perfect to serve the king. So you gain a cheaper advisor in exchange for legitimacy, or... The thing is, we already have a cheaper advisor, but he's a bit old. And I'll keep this guy. We'll just upgrade him and repay a loan. So to 14 bonus admin a month. It's quite incredible how quickly I phase out that edict thing telling me that it's been active without being used. No, I don't even think it occurred to me that it was there. I need to do this then. What's that army tradition now? Okay, so it's high enough. Right, so what you can do is you can give out this. So you lose a little bit of military power, use a little bit of that, but you do gain the ability for war generals to appear in your nation. It is 10% of land though. That's worse than I remember. Maybe not while I'm at 23%. Right. No, you. So these deal with bandits. So we'll sponsor the spell swords. The cell swords to get rid of bandits. And we've also got goblins. I think it's also you. Vampires, cultists, beasts. No, I mean these all have like reductions. Yeah, maybe that's not that one. Maybe it's is there more? Oh, I should have had that out the entire time. Maybe it's in nobility then. Nope. Oh, they didn't have anything specific for goblins. Okay, maybe the goblins are also handled by the cell swords then. One can hope. So, yeah, we'll do that. I'll do this one. Small bonuses. And we got new infantry equipment. The newly forged armaments are a testament to the ingenuity and unwavering spirit of the dwarven people. Each piece gleams with the brilliance that reflects not only the mastery of metallurgy, but also the indomitable will of a nation that has weathered countless challenges. The craftsmanship goes beyond mere functionality, but it is the very soul of the dwarvish race. Dwarven race, sorry, not dwarvish. Yeah, that's gonna have an expedition target in it as well. Do I have one here? No. That'd be interesting if I did. Debating the value of pushing it while this is active. 2 more years to 60. Just to gain more bonuses out of it. I think we could do it without touching the admin points as well. What is wrong with me? Ah, I just wasted so many points. I could have saved so many. So it needs 4 more. We could probably get 3 out of the military. But we'll let that. So twice, 2 months, and then we can put another Diplo in, and then we'll throw it at the mill points. Oh. Yeah, 1 more month. So we'll hit 60. Means that we can again deepen the capital. Oh, that's a lot of crowns. Their city can wait. I mean, they're not even a full city yet, so that I didn't even read it. It's something. Sorry guys. So we got another set of mages. This time a moon elf. Yeah, we'll take the moon elf. that minus? So we're gonna make slightly more gold, but we also gain a minus to like cost of things. Oh shit! We'll do that as well. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need to take this. I think it'll drop by 10% now. Yeah, so it'll be done this year. I'm glad I didn't take the. There is a nation that has taken it, but it's not going to be mine. Shit. How much did it cost for deepening the capital? 230. How much do I get for ripping that out from underneath them? Oh, we're gonna wait until the next year. See how much. There's no point taking it at 10% bonus if you're not gaining innovativeness. No, at that point, I might as well just take this for the innovativeness and just. Let that keep on ticking up. Right, we'll pay that. We need to do this now. I'm literally bouncing between using this. But I'm also, because this is active, I'm just gonna rip that away from it. So we've got the Appetite layer. So Appetite is best known for its use as an index material with a hardness of 5 in the Dwarf's hardness scale. It's usually green in colour, but can be yellow, brown, blue, purple, pink, or colourless. These colours are often so vivid that Appetite is frequently being cut as a gemstone. Appetite is a brittle material and it breaks both by fracture and cleavage, but the cleavage is generally indistinct. We face such a mineral while digging. Should we keep digging through it? Decrease dig speed to the end of the game, or spend 50 admin, lose more crowns than I actually. No, find another way right now. I'll take stab, but like we can't keep burning all our cash down. Are they still at war? They're at war for generations. It's not this. Goblins maybe actually. Oh, that's good. So we got another. Oh, that's just a dev cost thing. I'll leave that alone. So it depends on size. So yeah, no, this is smaller, so we'll send that there. Hopefully this will not take too long for that to kick in. Oh, thank fuck for that. So we can start doing our rune stuff. So we can also get the patronage. It gives extra yearly prestige. So that's good. That'll tick up a bit faster. I hate the fact that I can't even set them as a route, which means that they are that much stronger than I am. Kagran, the 64th. We got honourable people. Few other countries of the world who do not claim to value honour and justice, but even few other countries who actually live up to these ideals. However, the lack of large-scale and everyday corruption of Odval Kanzad has made it one of these rare places where principles matter over personal gain. In-abroad and their expatriates are sought after for positions of trust, as our people are known for adherence to duty and rejecting attempted bribes. Who else can claim to live up to these ideals? Few indeed. Most honourable people. Monarchs often struggling to subdue the nobility and secure the standing in the eyes of their peers. The rise of firearms has reduced the nobles' role as rulers, but left them with, in the eyes of the monarchs, too much idle time. In order to dazzle the nobles and keep them occupied, many monarchs are increasingly creating grand new palaces and introducing elaborate court rituals. Odval Kanzad is no different, and we've instructed our chief architect to drop plans for a new palace to be built. I'm not too worried about that. I don't want to waste the money that I don't have right now on it either. I mean, we're not gonna get that one because we need to take the tech now. No goblin migration, please. No, is there a point in taking the admin tech? Because I can't build any of these until this is finished in here, which isn't going to be for a little while. Yet many years. So although it does mean I'd be set back in terms of innovativeness outside of this game, but no, we'll take the gain. So a clan head builds shrine. An influential clan head is funding a public shrine dedicated to himself. This has proven quite controversial amongst our stonekeepers, partially because he is not starred in any stories of note, but mostly because he is not even dead yet. They are positioning us to put a stop to the construction. Yeah, I'm sure I could be motivated to ignore it in exchange for money. Is that just reclaim? Yeah. I mean, I can't ask for cheaper one of that, so I may as well do that. So we've got an administrative gridlock. Deepening a hold involves more than just digging. It is also a great administrative task to decide who gets to own the new quarters, what kind of design is used in the architecture, and what plan is employed for the new level. Sometimes this leads to disagreements between leading figures in the expansion operation, and unfortunately two rival bureaucrats have gotten entangled in such a fierce gridlock that our intervention is necessary. We'll keep the stab, we'll lose the reform growth. We need only a small amount of bonus ones from where they sit. Okay, we got rid of the robbers. Oh, sensational. I think we're at 3 stabs, so I'm tempted to give that out, but it would mean that we wouldn't be able to take it back later. So we got Decadence. I'm really glad I didn't take it because I've just lost 2 stab. So Decadence comes of age. It's hard to keep up with the younger races of the world. Kagura in 63rd believes everything was better in the good old days. The world moves too fast, I must contemplate on this, and we lose 2 stability. I'd like to give out a stability like modifier increase, like cost increase, and luckily I didn't. So we had another disagreeing advisor, this time a diplomat, off with his head. Okay, so even better. And we'll do that. I was hoping for a stab. Alright, so yeah, we'll go with the merchant guilds for now, because I can't think of anything else that I can realistically do. What are you digging to? Level 4, right? Yeah, it'll be level 4. Come on. Come on. Fuck you, game. So we found the Rune of Weightless. In reality, weightlessness is an overstatement. The rune just decreases the weight of the objects it's applied to, nothing else. Doesn't mean the rune is useless. Its application has greatly helped caravans transporting heavy goods and speeds up most construction works. Sensational. Let's see if we can find another one. Oh, sensational. Come on, gold. Mithril. At least it's a metal. No, that... I'm very happy with that. Core creation cost for the administrative challenges, because again, I'm not... They're back at war with Poison Rock. What is going... They're like trapped in this perpetual cycle of warring. Oh, I no longer gain the ahead of time bonus. So, I guess we have to now sit this one out and go towards Admin Tech 5, 6, I mean. Frustrating, but not unexpected. Hopefully my king lives long enough for it to go straight down. Although I guess the queen consort is technically better than Powder Cake, Lord Cragarin. Oh, Cragarin. Depends how they actually would pronounce that one. Oh, so we've increased our tolerance of the goblins. Oh, that's a huge advisor cost increase. That's not nice. Right. Next one along. Which means we increase this again. Just that we have enough to work with. I think, are we 1% off? 2.5% off. Oh, have we? Yeah, we have reached the point where we can use one of these. Why are they so expensive? Jesus. They must be really nice runes. I want that one, but it's not going to happen, is it? Okay, maybe we can get another good one. So, research facility mage creation. An unprecedented breakthrough was reached by a capital research facility while studying Jamestown properties. The magic create process allows a Nord dwarf to become a decent mage, using specific dwarven runes written with Dane Star and Mithril powder on the dwarf's body. They've yet to use this method, as it is quite expensive, but they swear it will work with their life on the line. So it will cost us 10 ancient dwarven knowledge and 1,000 gold. To have nowhere near 1,000 gold. That is a huge increase in cost. So we've got the mission Artificial Mage Creations. They will gift us 75 ducats. That is a very small percentage of the amount needed for that ritual. But I appreciate it. But it's almost doesn't help at all. Silver. So it's silver, but it's a long one. Okay. Well, I might try and do that relatively soon then. Because if it's only a silver challenge, it might be possible at this stage of the game. Oh, so we found the strength rune. If applied on a piece of clothing, armor, or accessory, it lightly enhances the user's physical capabilities somewhat. The most notable improvement is in the maximum strength the person can exert, roughly increasing by 20 to 30%. No, imagine that on, like, someone who's already strong. So obviously, if you start off at, like, we'll go with D&D terms, 20 strength for a barbarian, an extra 20% is 4, but if you're just a regular man at 10, you only gain 2. So I mean, it's quite, you do definitely want to be in the upper echelons already. We're also taking that because production efficiency, a bit more approval with the runesmiths. And yeah, we might as well take that because it's worth a lot more than the loss of the points. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. So, demands of labour. So, with the construction of our hull continuing, one cannot help but think that it could be done at a faster pace. Though it may be quite an expensive undertaking, if we were to devote yet more of our nation's resources to meeting the various demands of construction, we could surely have our hull completed in record time. I'm going to go with that one. I know I'm already working on the admin points, but I need that to be done faster. I don't want to disable cool diet. I'll take the expanded royal court for the extra reform growth. Okay, so we'll lean into production further. No favours are owed to anybody. Silver danger. So oh, amazing. Oh, your boy is 656 now. I'm looking at that province, and it's not, it's that province there. Ah, Odval Kanzad. Oh, he just lost 2 more development. Alright. To gain a miner distinguish themselves. While the deepening operation continues as a hold, a local miner has garnered recognition as an exceptionally skilled individual, capable of doing the work of multiple diggers by themselves. The approach is asking for greater pay and efficient recognition. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Oh. Half cost. Perfect. Right. Okay. How long is this? So it's long. So we'll set the raise their share by 100. And you have to prepare supplies, but we've got an excess of military points right now. And then if we organize the troops, then we just need to raise the morale. I want to do maybe that one. Can't remember what one that is. Is that 15? Yeah, so I think that should be fine. So we spent 430 total, but we should come out with hopefully at least 170 more, if not even more than that. So we'll start the expedition. Hopefully it'll work. We'll do that one. Hopefully when they come out of the thing, they'll have all they need. Hopefully. Another copper province though. That's pretty nice. Oh, RuneSmith Inventions. Okay, so we now, yeah, find other things. So, 20, yeah, no, I'm not gonna have anywhere near that much. Maybe Rune Masters? Kill them all. Alright, so yeah, one more of this, and then it will be defensive ideas next. So we're gonna go very similar to what we did for Character Humble, because we got another Goblin Cartel, so get out of here. So the rising tides lift all boats. As our labour around improving the infrastructure of our nation moves forward, we have noticed a visible uptick on the standard of living of our people, a direct byproduct of our efforts to uplift and provide them with better facilities. This has had a tremendously beneficial impact on the productivity and prosperity. So our Dwarod 50. Bam. will gain a chance to gain one. Yeah, so they gain a production. I'm pretty happy with that. Oh, they've broken free of their war. Okay, I need to be a bit more careful now. Oh. Extra trade power. Not gonna complain about that. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Oh, your expedition probably will have additional events. That's exactly what somebody wants to read. No. Come on. You could do this faster. I know you can. Explore the dungeon. Oh. Cool. Yeah, we got a second one there that we can do. I know in my life that's going to be like mithril extremely long. We got another administrative gridlock, but yeah, reform growth is reform growth. So we found a beautiful cavern. Upon first inspection, the beautiful cavern appears to be like any other, a small opening within the mountain filled with air rather than earth. But only upon first inspection. But once you enter the cavern, its truly wondrous properties become apparent. The walls seem to be entirely encrusted with crystals. When light is shown upon them, they reflect light in such a way to create a complete tapestry of light, winding, twirling, and shifting as the light sources move. This may be the closest that we ever get to true beauty. We'll open the cavern, so the extra monthly splendor, so we can get to the higher developed colonies. Sorry. Gotta rip the land back from me. Oh, across our whole, people flock to see the wondrous cavern we discovered. Commoners and elites alike are left dumbstruck by the beauty of the changing and shifting patterns of the lights. It inspired many pieces in our hold's more artistic community, but even the artists themselves agree they cannot truly recapture the beauty of the cavern itself. Sensational. If you could, hurry up, please. I beg. So we've got a goblin summoner. Halt. The timid figure shouts on the precipice. Do not tread further, for this is the realm of Ignathob the Unfathomable. The scouts laugh and look at the goblin, prepared to circle around it when it holds a crude wooden staff with a skull bound to the end over its hand. Consider yourself warned, or face wrath beyond your mortal capabilities. I'm serious. Looking at the goblin in confusion, one of the guards unsheathes his sword. So be it. The goblin shouts and pulls forth a hulking figure of rock, earth, and stone from the depths of the elemental planes before disappearing in a puff of smoke. The elemental reels back, then it accelerates its arms towards the stone, slamming it down into the cold stone. That a deep rumbling sound permeates the cavern. The scout runs back to the main expedition, but the elemental is just behind them. Shouting and screaming, the scouts arrive at the camp and warn the others of the looming threat, where the elemental already circles around the last corner, smashing dripstones and hurling boulders in its way. With the expedition leader sufficiently alerted, he calls on the other soldiers to set up a meeting on how to approach this enemy. So we've got directions: fight the elemental, try and finally kill the mage, or fall back quickly. Now, I played a bit in D&D, and I know that killing the mage often gets rid of the elemental, so we're going to try and find and kill the mage. In the frenzy of battle, the general managed to divert some troops to start a distraction further down the hallway, banging their shields and swords. The distraction worked as suddenly the source appeared on an alcove above us. Watching what made the sudden sound, our archers took the shot and managed to pierce his robes and green skin, sending him flying over the precipice. As his body shattered upon the rocky floor, the elemental vanished, his boulders thundering to the floor, sending shockwaves through the cave. After inspecting the damages and losses, some explorers went over to the sorcerer's corpse to check for anything that might be valuable. Between mangled wands, ugly rations, and weird powdered fumes in vials, We also found some books, which upon further inspection seemed to be some long-forgotten scholarly work on conjuration. The mages rejoiced and immediately went to transcribe the text into contemporary works. Sensational. It's got whispers of ascension. Strange tidings have arrived from a far corner of our dominion. A famed inventor known for his keen intellect, background in migraine, and love of fine wine and cheese, has turned his sights to a new field. He seems to be sowing strange, militarized flags, seeking to render our great banner in ever smaller replicas. Normally we would consent to leave such strange minds to their wandering, however strange rumors have risen around his endeavours. We are not simply an eccentric project, but are in fact a quest towards some mysterious ascension. Some argue that we should allow this million man his due, and trust that there is a method to what seems to be like madness to us lesser minds. Others point to the day of ashen skies as a grim reminder of what can happen when that logic is followed too far, and insist we intervene now before it's too late. I don't know what to do here. You know, let's be interesting. Let's go with it. Let's go with it. Whatever happens down the line, it just happens. We'll deal with it when it comes up. Right, for now, we're going to leave it on admin until we get to Tech 7, and we're going to switch it out for military points. No, we don't want to do that. Speaking of military points, so our troops have just dipped down to the next level, and their morale is nearly empty. So we've got military labourers. Though many are willing to work to construct our great hulls, there are limited numbers of those willing to work, yet it seems like we have a vast untapped labour supply in the form of our army. Using military personnel for construction would certainly help the process, but our generals worry about the impact this move could have on our military readiness. So we must choose our priorities, our hold or our army. So I'm going to go with our army is worthless if it has nothing to defend, to speed up the construction of the hold. So blood and sweat. Our minds have come across rock that itself breaks all but the strongest of mine equipment. And yet our determined brethren continue. Through pain they mine, through sweat they mine, through sheer force of will they mine. We need to get more morale, so we're going to have to try it. Oh, so shortly after taking the secret passage, we come across some very old dwarven buildings. They appear to be completely void of any form of life. The only useful things we found were here are the metal supplies of what we think was a blacksmith shop. Location has been noted, and we'll be able to restore to exploit it in the future. So we gained some supplies, but we also gained a 50 increased number of buildings, manufactories, and local dev costs. That is actually the equivalent of having an expanded infrastructure burn. Like, extra building, extra manufactory, slightly increased dev cost reduction, but I mean, for free, I'm not going to complain about that. I'm worried about that, though. Okay, so we've got a great mushroom. So a great cavern opens up in front of our expedition leader. Small streams of water trickling down the natural stairs carved out by long past tectonic activity. After a few steps down, the water converges to a lake surrounded by greater-than-life mushrooms. Their skulls glow violet and the calyx exude a dizzying smell, but not necessarily in a bad way. At their feet are more colonies with smaller mushrooms with up to many different colours. Among the samples the expedition took were many edible and quite frankly delicious specimens. The small group went back to get some more, and the cooks were thankful for the variety they brought to the dreary diet, so they gained 7% of supplies. I wish they could give out like extra supplies to increase like morale, or like lessen the morale reduction. But it's easier to be in a good mood when you know you've got food. You know what I mean? I'm a little bit worried that they're not going to survive. So we found magma veins. The miners and builders deepening our hold have run into several pockets of liquid hot magma while digging new tunnels. This forced us to reroute the excavations and change the schematics to accommodate these unanticipated barriers. However, they may also present an opportunity. With some clever engineering, we could tap into them to provide heat and power for the new levels, dwellings, and industries. Let's try to use them. We lost one Diplo dev, but I'm hoping that if we can increase the speed, that it will, like, we need it to be finished. Oh no, they're gonna die. Their morale is out the window, down the hall, and jumping off the cliff. So over the past few sunless days deep in the Dwarava, a strange gleaming eye has followed us. A seasoned beastress has identified the strange creature to be a Nothic. A mage whose search for the arcane has led them to a terrible curse that reduces them to nothing but a shadow, a husk of their former self. Now a guard exploring a mage town before the expedition leads to debate what should be done with it. Dispose of it lest it attacks us from the dark. The curse placed upon the Nothic reduces them to a frail condition, a fogged mind in a frail body. No wonder then that our men killed it with ease. As the creature rasps its final breath, the expeditionaries feel a weight lift from their minds, as if the presence of the now dead Nothic had not just been physical, but mental as well. A weight has been lifted. Right, so we'll take this now, and the reason for that is, I'm a little bit worried that we're going to end up getting pincered on either side of us at the moment. Yep. I think this is the... This doesn't even start with fire damage. Alright, we have to give out the Battle Mage Academies now. We need the extra morale of armies. And we need to hope, beyond any hope, that we get a War Wizard. We can also throw out this as well if we need to. And then, if we have to, we can just spend a lot. It would be our only chance. They're building men. They're building men very quickly. I think that party's dead, to be honest. Yeah, they got no morale, so unless they get a morale event now, they're done. What a waste. We got another All Ancestors Day. Oh, the faint trickle of water echoes. Morale of 0, 431 men. Yeah, they've lost everything. I should have put more morale into these guys. The faint trickle of water echoes through the caves, its soft reverberations caught by a gigantic fungal bloom. Yellow and violet mold that has overgrown the caverns around us. The fungus glows faintly, strange soothing display of iridescence. As our first scouts enter the hall, the fungus shudders, sending waves through the mycelial crop. Soft, faint spores drift away from the fungus and into the surrounding air. The scouts quickly stepped back out of fear. The fungus might be deadly. But as they made their retreat, the blue released more and more spores, triggering some kind of train wrecks that quickly started filling the entire cavern with glowing, yellow growing particles. As if that was not enough, some fungi started exuding a sickly gas that mingled with the spores. I mean, I think you're dead anyway, so let's just find out what this does. Despite initial protests, the extraterrestrials decided to wait out the gas, but soon something strange stirred unrest. Slowly people started coughing and then falling over, lying prone on the ground. A collective people went up to them and tested their pulse. They closed eyes, they counted the beat, but then got startled by alarm noise emanating from the fallen soldiers. This was grounds for much confusion. What are these spores of gas? And more importantly, will they ever wake up? No. Like, they're dead. I need them to back away from me, is what I need. I don't even have any forts. They're not even the capital one. Because that's just a capital fort. No special favors are to be granted to anybody. Oh, thank fuck for that. Oh. Literally. So scared. Like, even being 3 levels higher, I don't trust that I can have enough fight for that to work out for me. Alright, now we have to lean further into the military points. Did we just lose both leaders on the same day at the same time? Jesus. What's that? That's weird. It doesn't have the one we failed. Unless we got another major renown. Come on, you little shit. Finish. Please. I'm literally just sitting here so worried. Yes. Drop the Diplo. Speed this damn thing up. But until it's finished, I don't want to give this up. Shitting hell. So I can go up to 21,000. So that means that I'm 16,000 behind. And that would be a rough fight anyway. They got us. They beat us in morale. They have a Dwaravar Claimer buff. Do I not? As an ancient hold who's now reclaiming it, do I not deserve that buff myself? I just have to hope that they migrate in a year. Oh no. How much money do I need for this? We're so close. Literally specifies don't have any loans. Something I can do. Decadence comes with age and costs me 190 ducats, you old fuck. Is there anything that this can do? I guess the extra attrition could come in handy. Hopes and prayers for me, guys. Hopes and prayers. Jesus. It's actually going worse than Crack the Humbar. Probably because I had a safer start. I could just sort of find my way slowly down the mountain and out. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Oh, we're leaning into the discipline. Beautiful cavern. Sensational. Alright, so let's have a double check. So our 10% discipline might be the only thing we have going for us right now. This seems ludicrously long. Ludicrously long. I need this guy to keep living. I need him for quite a few more years. He's just too good to give up. That keeps going up, and I hate it. It shouldn't keep ticking upwards. Oh, fine up. Fucking knee. Alright. An extra 2 ducats a month for that. And the next one is at level 70. Don't build the palace. So we need to get this to 70. Oh, fuck yes. Give us all the free stability you can give us. Oh, for fuck's sake. Hey, is there an extra? Yeah, so that's back up. So that was silver and long. Maybe it was the long that was the problem. Come on, give us something good. We found an old workshop. Okay. Oh, I should have... I've been holding on to that for so long, I forgot it was a thing. Okay, so we doubled our money there. So that's a free development, basically. So we'll throw an extra one there. Okay, this has worked out. Now, how long will this take? I wish it gave you an idea of how long it took. If it takes like 5 years, I don't want to do it before. No. Yeah, we'll do the fort first. Then we'll do the runic barrier. Actually, while you're open to that. Okay, so we're making good money. We're making even better money. Also, the king dies of old age. Kagran the Sixth Third has lived a long life, far beyond any natural humans, witnessing the coming and passing of ages, innumerable triumphs, the overwhelming grief and loss that seeps and cracks the mind, eroding it beyond measure. Yet Kagran the 63rd never wavered, becoming the single constant in our nation over centuries. As the ever-turning cogs of time turn ever further, we shall remember the great charisma wielded by the late king. We only hope that his successor inherits but a fraction of his vast personality. While his body may crumble to dust, his memory and legacy shall live on through the lasting impact he has left upon Odval Kanzad, and he can rest in peace as his son takes over. And an immediate drop in income of about 3 ducats. Right. So just a year. I'm happy with just a year. That's fine. This is cheap. Golem Police. So Dwarven settlements maintain a specialized force of Golem Police equipped with enhanced armor and weaponry. These guardians use runic enhancements to bolster their physical capabilities and enforce order within Dwarven communities. The Golem Police serve as both protectors and enforcers, ensuring the safety and well-being of their fellow dwarves. Unable to be completely autonomous, they follow the instructions of a Dwarven enforcer, never remaining alone for security reasons. Oh, nice. Okay, that's good. So, all artillery costs us 5% less. I'm happy with that. And then, so we just did the mine. So amidst the rocky terrain of Dwarven 50, whispers of untapped riches have stirred the imaginations of local prospectors. Eager to uncover new veins of precious metals, a group of intrepid miners have decided to delve deep into the bowels of the earth, armed with pickaxes and determination. As they descend into the dark, labyrinthine tunnels, the air becomes heavy with anticipation. The miners navigate treacherous passages, their lanterns casting long shadows on the rugged walls. Suddenly a shout echoes through the cavern, revealing the discovery of a promising vein of minerals. What vein? Oh, so we found titanium. As a metal, titanium is recognized for its high strength to weight ratio. It is a strong metal with low density that is quite ductile, lustrous, and metallic white in color. In addition to its strength and corrosion resistance, titanium is also biocompatible, making it suitable for medical implants and prosthetics. The metal inertness within most living beings reduces the risk of adverse reactions. Metallurgically, it extracts titanium from its ore supports complex processes, as it is often found in combination with other minor metals. Despite its excellent properties, titanium's high production and promising process costs have limited its widespread use. It's a relatively high melting point. That was just an info dump on metal. I think that might come up a fair few times. So we'll expand the research facility, and we'll have another runesmith research for a rune adaptation. So we gain even more innovative in this game. Okay, that's great, because I think that is currently ticking up. Yeah, 26.9 is pretty good for this stage of the game. A little bit disappointed in myself because of the how low the crown land is right now. It should probably sort out another mine in this one. Protect our trade from the amber sniffers. It was a good point, so she can keep her head. Right, so that's done. So what now? I guess we deepen the capital. And it's exact amount. Oh! Since we've started to focus on more defensive philosophies, a humble engineer, a position usually at the bottom rung of the military, has a chance to impress with the true mark of genius. I do like a half-cost advisor, though we have to wait to hire him, because it's going to be a little while. Though many are willing to work to construct a great whole, there are limited numbers of those willing to work. Yet it seems that we have a vast untapped labour supply in the form of our army. Using military personnel for construction would certainly help the process, but our generals worry about the impact this move could have on our military readiness. So let's choose our priorities, our hold or our army. We're going to lean into the hold even further. It's the only thing I can think of that might make it easier on us down the line. We're going to accept the position because it just makes it easier. Okay, so we can replace you with cheapo and you with you. Hopefully we can get 200 of each, which means I can start pumping dev into more lands. I cannot afford 750 crowns because the orthoclase is a feldspar mineral, one of the most abundant rock-forming minerals of the continental crust. Orthoclase is most widely encountered as the pink feldspar found in many granites and is assigned a hardness of 6 on the 12 hardness scale. Our brave minds have encountered such a mineral while digging. What should we do? Oh boy. Even so, our loans from the merchant guilds would give us 58 times 5, which I think is roughly 290. We would still be in the hole by about 450 ducats. But fuck it. Oh, I didn't even have time to throw that down. Yeah, it's fine. They're not full cost loans anyway. Actually, maybe I fucked myself over by getting rid of that. Because the higher the influence, the lower the interest. Nah, it's fine. I'm tempted to take that for the inflation reduction, but again, it's a hard cost problem. Alright, so we got another mine. Come on. Something good. Chromium. Chromium, a complex metal with extraordinary properties, is valued for its high corrosion resistance and remarkable hardness. Found in various mines across the world, it boasts a high melting point, making it subject to applications that demand durability. Despite its abundant production costs associated with refining chromium contribute to its esteemed status. Utilizing it in metallurgy, it shines brightest when alloyed with other metals like titanium. Together they form alloys known for their exceptional strength and resilience, making them indispensable in the crafting of robust structures for jewelry and weaponry. Craftsmen appreciate chromium not only for its practical utility, but also for its lustrous appearance. When polished, chromium exhibits a mirror-like shine and an aesthetic touch to various creations. Whether safeguarding against corruption or enhancing the visual appeal of alloys, chromium stands as a stalwart companion in the world of common metals. Sensational. So we now improve to 12 eroding barriers level 2 if we wanted to. Right. We're going to throw down the battle mages. And get rid of these novice adventurers so that they can then take on this when we can afford them. So we get more of them. Oh, no! No, we can't have devastation occurring. That's like the worst timing, man. Alright. An Orcish warband. Great. Great. I think they're allied to Poison Rock again. But I can't see Poison Rock, which is worrying. They seem to be jumping in and out of wars like you wouldn't believe. Okay, so back up to 20%, so we can't reduce it again unless we absolutely have to. Absolutely not are we dealing with an air that crap. Sorry. No. Ascension. Our decision to let the scientists be, contently sowing miniaturized flag, seemed to be the right one. We've constituted the ascension the rumors mentioned, and how and Helen such inaccuracies could ever lead to it. The deep mysteries will always remain beyond our knowledge. But we do know this. At 3 AM on the 31st of Tier 4, the city he lived in, we have no better word than ascended. Once busy streets went silent, once active markets froze in time, the song of birds, the rush of water, the bubble of conversation all ceased. The entire population of the sea had simply frozen, rendered static in a world constantly in motion. Their eyes still dart to and fro, seeming to drink in the sight of their surroundings, but aside from that, the event is some sort of stasis. Even our strongest magic seemed able to affect them, let alone get a sense of what is going on. Thankfully, this only happened in the invented cities, and we shudder to think what it may have meant had the effort reached across our entire nation. With other options, it seems we must leave the once thriving city as a monument to genius, and the madness unique to it. What the fuck? Oh shit. I can't actually send my troops into that. Because if I send my troops into that, they're going to die. Because they're going to get attacked by those orcs. Jesus. I'll go with the merchant guilds. Incredible scenes. Incredible scenes. Okay, back them up. So we've got an old battlefield. An expedition cannot pass has stumbled upon what first appeared to be an open-air mass grave. In fact, the remains of the battlefield is it with the countless squat skeletons of dwarfs and tasked skulls of orcs. From what we can piece together, there was no clear victor. Both sides seem to have lost the battle. Spies were clearly too few or too exhausted through the corpses, which are now ripe for plunder. I need money. That is the worst time for you to be coming back. So we got researchers to demilitarized Rune Mage. Thanks to our progressively higher understanding of magical properties, the chief researcher informed us that we are now able to produce Rune Mage journals thanks to a standardized method developed in a similar way to the mage creation process. It's way cheaper than the predecessors, but the created Rune Mage has limited abilities compared to what would result from a normal mage creation process. Really, this method could be quite useful in enhancing our military might. Yes! Yes, it is. So we switch out a 100 for a 405, but he's a powerful mage heir. Their forces have shrunk a lot. Cave site ambushes. A message from Odval Kanzad. Our diggers report sporadic ambushes by KU slaves that are slowing down the whole deepening operation. Where they came from is a mystery, but it is clear that to make sure the dig continues at pace, we need to send in proper guards for the miners, and we will send in the military and fix it. Freezing. Simple. Reduce the temperatures of adjacent objects to a limit. The rune is very useful as it allows for very affordable preservation of food. Ghosts relied on weapons to apply frostbite on enemies. Very Skyrim-esque. Just having a quick little look. Have unlocked all 10 runes. So do another rune adaptation while we can. And repay 2 of our loans. I was about to move the battle mages out of there as well. Right. We're gonna need to make a choice between attacking these fuckers and pushing somewhere else. I think it's coming up to time where we have to think about attacking these fuckers. We'll do this and hopefully we can get to it soonish. I've tempted to throw out another expedition, but I'm a little worried that it could go completely awry. Right, so that's another colony done. Alright, so you have to go along here. Yeah, it's only Serpent's Bloom, so it's not like it's amazing, but every little helps in terms of dev. Right, okay, so we're not doing too bad. Alright, so this will be the last one take for a minute, and then I need to wait until I did that. With any luck, these guys will take a step back here, and I can immediately just deck on them, and hopefully we can take them out quickly enough for it not to matter. Come on, game. Stop killing off every general I have within minutes. You need to hurry the fuck up as well. So if we can beat them down before Poison Rock, wherever the hell that is, can come along, we can... Yeah, we can do good business. Yeah, demands a labor. With the construction of our hull continuing, one can help but think it could be done at a fast pace. Though it may be quite an extensive undertaking, if we were to devote yet more of our nation's resources to meeting the various demands of construction, we could surely have our hull completed in record time. Yes. Yes. I want all the Diplo ones of that, and all the admin ones of that. Maybe not anymore, to be honest, looking at point scores, but still. Oh, inaccurate road maps. Our maps have proven to be of little worth. If the roads of our country are inaccurate and our troops have been maneuvering through our infrastructure. I can live with that. Not happy about it, but I can live with it. For now. It's only a small amount of time. Arrival of an Orcish warband. So we got more adventurers that are needed. Got even more beautiful cavern for we're down to 11 loans? Yeah. Okay, so it's getting about. It's a vein of precious metals found. So the diggers at our hold come to us with good news. They've discovered a small vein of precious metals while digging. The decision of what to do with this fortune now lies with us. Use the funds to bolster our treasury, of course. And slowly clear out all the loans. And after many years of effort, we have finally reached the new district, finished the new districts of our hold. This feat of architecture and engineering offers us many opportunities for expansion in the future. Voraciously strike the sensual earth. We are at 71 dev, 62 cost, due to this, minus 500% for having that hold. Call them. So we got another leader we can throw at. Excellent work. Truly stunning. We'll take another rune, please. So once we've got these texts, we can then throw all the spare admin we have into this radical form. So our most trusted advisors, Throgrim, Flameforge, and Nailin Thunderfist have been talking a lot recently. Plotting, some say. Drafting plans for Odval Kanzad's futures, others say. Whatever they're discussing is clearly controversial enough to warrant some secrecy. Finally, they approached King Kragarans, the 64th, to present the results. The 6th stack of papers contain plans for monumental changes to the nation's trade practices, including increased protectionism, regulation, industrial policy, radical, some would say. Necessary, Thurgood Flamer says. Profitable, says Nailin Thunderfist. What does Kragan the 64th say? So we can gain... I mean, we all know the answer to that one. So the advancement in the major creation process, after various years past reviewing the major creation process, the research has altered the process, rewritten the necessary rules, and enhanced the Danish alloy used, resulted in a substantial improvement of the initial magical ability of the subject after undergoing the major creation process compared to the previous version. We cannot have a mage undergo the same procedure twice, but if there will ever be a need to redo it, the result will be much better. So he gains talented in 5 random schools. That's good. And because we got the natural scientists, we're going to spend 50 and in exchange gain an extra +1 local, so the equivalent of having a manufactory. No, but you're going to get attacked by me now. I need to build a thingy thing. Mage tower. Ignore them. No, we did the troll thing before. We're not doing the troll thing again. Also, Odval holds specialization. As our hold progresses ever deeper into the earth, it is counter attention that, like in the days of Aldorov, a hold must specialize to witness its true potential. From now on, Odval Kanzad must decide to focus on a certain aspect based on what natural resources and opportunities the hold has available. Will it focus on the infrastructure of a foundry hold full of conveyors, tracks, and great forges to outscale any other metal production? Perhaps infrastructure to maintain an even higher population. A metropolis, houses stacked upon houses carved upon the walls of the Dvaravar, where city and commercial buildings alike can flourish. Mayhap a hold to focus on the finer arts, a hold beautifully crafted with elegant architecture to please and inspire our mass artisans and crafters. Might even have the infrastructure to support vast vertical farms that hollow will be green with plant life to feed our people. Perhaps the whole will lean towards military matters with large fortifications and massive roads to defend ourselves against outsiders, both above and below. And time will tell what our hold will specialise in. So we're going to go towards the foundry. I do like the idea of military as an actual real life, but it doesn't. If it gave a fort bonus of +1 or something, or like a garrison increase of 50% with plus 50% defense, I would go for military, but it doesn't. That is, like, the profession is great, but otherwise it's not useful. Compared to the fact you gain yearly tradition, you gain a small reduction in regiment costs anyway. This doesn't even reduce regiment costs, it reduces recruitment time, and recruitment time is already tiny anyway. The local goods produce is amazing, so you click on that, you just make, like, so much extra cash. Hell, I could do that as well, and now suddenly we've got an increase of 12, 6, and 8, and that's only because our ruler's not that hot on this, on his skills. But I wouldn't give for a war mage right now, to be honest, though. Ah, shit. Oh, they're running from me. I don't have a problem with that, to be honest. It's helpful the further away they go, but at the same time, they found fucking Mithril. At the same time, they found Mithril. Okay. 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 Oh, I just upgraded you. I just upgraded you. Really, game. If we're gonna take this province, we have to be smart about this. So, oh, there's an Orcish warband. Okay, maybe we can't take it right now then. Months for that to build as well. Nope, can't do that yet. Although I would like that to be increased. Oh, they are. They're fully running. They're fully running away. Okay, I mean, I'm fine with that. That's great for me. Sucks for them, but great for me. And then I'll just take this one next, and then put a castle there. Oh, amazing. That came together very nicely. One short. It just reduces the cost of this. And the time as well. I've got to remember to put that damn thing on. I think the sound's cut out again. So I'm going to have to call it here. This headset needs better charge, I swear on my life. Although I guess it is a little old. But I hope you've enjoyed this replacement game for Crack the Humboldt. It's just kick back on. I was saying, so yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this replacement one. It's, again, a very vibing start to the game. There's not much to do. My enemies are running for their lives. So that's good. Our dev is now 75, so we're doing well. I mean, I can't see what they've got down there. And I mean, Poison Rock walked that way, so I can't see them anymore either. So we've only got access to Amber Sniffer. Amber Sniffer? Jesus. Also with the Amber Dwarf, so Amber's very big in this area. Right, I hope you've enjoyed seeing this, and hopefully this one I can do until the end of the game. And yeah, I will see you next time. Take care of yourselves, and hope you have a good day. Bye bye.